and good evening, good morning. I am Dr. Mukti Srivastava. I am here to speak some inspirational journey of myself, and I'm so grateful to Eudoxia Research Foundation, Bharat TV, to invite me on Never Give Up Inspirational Series event. So here I'm starting my inspirational series. That's how I inspired to be a student, to be an academician, to be an author, and also a researcher and innovator. When I was in school, I was very much keen about science and its evidences. So I was not that intelligent, but I was not a below average student also. I was smart, curious, and ambitious student, what my teachers say. So I wanted to pursue my research, innovative career through science. So I seek the science admission in a prestigious college, and I started my journey to learn physics, chemistry, maths, biology. But what exactly was very much near to me was the nature study and the conservation study in my vicinity. Since I was born and brought up in a town, and that town was developing every year, so basically, I had seen the mixed culture of village and the city in my town. So I was very interested in marine sciences. I wanted to learn about fish, and hence I started pursuing my research in fish parasitology. Actually, how I got this idea, when I completed my MSc in zoology, I was just waiting to go with scholarships, to go with the CSIR net, or to do something in pharmaceutical company, because that time I was not having a way that where I should go. Fortunately, one of my professor, he met me in market, and he told me that Mukti, why don't you come and join from tomorrow as an assistant professor in our college. And the college was Mine College, where I actually secured the top rank in zoology department. So he was very fascinated, and he was in belief that definitely I will convey my knowledge to graduate and postgraduate students. I came home, I discussed with my father, I discussed with my mother, and they suggested me to take this opportunity and a challenge and to enhance my career in academics. And from that day, I made my mind that, this is the right time to fulfill my dream of being a researcher and also to being an academician. And from that day onwards, my journey of research and academics started. And I was confused, as you know, that in PhD we are still confused with which topic we need to actually check, where this topic is not done. So that particular literature of review I was doing, but I tell you one thing, I did my confirmation of topic with a very practical aspect. I going to a market, and I met a fisherwoman, and I understood her struggle of collecting the fish from the lake or the pond and selling in the market. So I realized that I should do something with such a marginalized people, and because they are the part of our society, so through my knowledge, through my education, I should help them. And that's why I extended my help, and I told my professor that, sir, I wanted to do something in fish parasitology because I met a woman and she was actually struggling for daily livelihood. From that time onwards, sir was very happy with my this idea, and he said that journey is very difficult for you, but I think so, Mukti, you can do it. And from that time onwards, I started going to the field. I started going to the boat with the fisherwomen. I actually uh, spend more time with them to see what was their life. So sometimes from morning till evening or late evening, I used to be there. My friends or my colleagues, or sometimes my sister, elder sister, was also accompanying me to go to their houses. And during that time, I used to take their interviews. Even they used to take care of my sisters and myself. They used to offer her food and everything. So they were like a part of my family. And through that, I also, published many research papers. So I think so they play a very important role in my research completion. Side by side, I was also writing the thesis. Later, when I was writing the thesis, when I got my handful data collection, I was struggling in a technical aspect. One day when I was going through a social media, I came across with the faculty development program from Eudoxia. It was just 500 rupees enrollment as a registration. And they sent me the link. I joined that link. And that time I saw that Dr. Manoj Kulkarni was taking the statistical tool data lecture, and also a wonderful session from Dr. Rituraj sir. And that made me inspiration. My few queries were solved, and I came to learn about statistical interpretation, ANOVA interpret, because I was actually doing about, ANOVA. And I was not knowing that how to write interpretation, how to write conclusion. First of all, how to identify whether my readings are significant or not. And through that lecture, or through that particular faculty development program, I enhanced my knowledge. I took a bold step to solve my data. Then I cross-checked with the experts. Thankfully, it was clearly done, and my thesis got completed. So 5 years it took actually. Since 1 year I was suffering from, struggling, and also suffering from all this particular, loops that where I can get it. And hence, I would say that Eudoxia play a very important role in completing my thesis and also making understanding the concept of biostatistical, because they are very perfect in technical knowledge. Eudoxia gave me knowledge of AI, generative AI. I am since Eudoxia when they were the really founders. So many international conferences and talks. I also been a keynote speaker in the international conferences. I joined Eudoxia as IIT PDF. Then I enrolled as FMERU, FMERC, then WRFL, and also Royal Golden member. And hence I can say that my inspirational story was because of my professors, my students, my parents, Eudoxia, and also Almighty. So, last but not the least, I will say that when you are determining something, you should actually fight for that particular determination. You should step each and every way to reach that determination. And that's why make you inspiring within you, as well as you are the inspirational model for others. Last but not the least, I want to say that never giving up is not just about personal strength. It is about building a mindset that turns challenges into the stepping stones. Every time we choose persistence over quitting, we not only move closer to our goals but also become a source of hope for others. Same way how the fisherwomen became a source of inspiration for me so that I can do something to their society. And inspiring others doesn't always require big actions. Sometimes it's our quiet resilience, our courage in tough times, and our belief in moving forward that motivates those around us. So when we stand strong, we unknowingly light the path for someone else. So never give up, not just yourself, but for life you may inspire along the way. Your journey of perseverance and could be the reason someone else finds strength to continue. So basically, this is my inspirational story. Also, there are so many struggles came while performing the field work during my PhD journey, and I actually crossed all those struggles and came up because I took the name of my parents, my well-wishers, and my Almighty. That make me strength to move forward. Thank you, Eudoxia, for giving me opportunity to share my inspirational story, and also you made me some nostalgic because I can cherish my nostalgic moment through this platform. Thank you. Namaste.